All right, just give me a second. Good morning, everybody. Hello, let me just get things situated. I just want to check to make sure we are live. This is the beauty. All right, let's see. Give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta get rid of. Here we go. All right, there we go. I had to get rid of some background noise that I couldn't find on my computer. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. This is day 2 of the Going the Distance Health and Fitness Challenge with myself over here at Mother Trucker Yoga and St. Christopher Trucker Relief Fund with Julie Dillon. As many of you know, Julie and I will be going live with you Monday through Friday to share all sorts of amazing tips with every single one of you on how to improve your health and wellness while being a truck driver out on the road. These may not be the most elaborate things, but you know what? These are the foundational pillars that we all need to be doing every single day consistently in order to move our health and wellness in the right direction. So drop it in the comment section. Let me know how you're doing today. I have over here popped open the Facebook page. So let me know if you're here live, drop the word live. And if you're watching the replay, drop the word replay because we come back and watch these afterwards. So as you say hello or post your questions or have comments, Julie and I go back and make sure we didn't miss anything. So let me just pop over. Here we go. Hey, Leah. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. Hey, Julie. Good morning. All right. Today we are talking about breathing. And the last time I checked, the breath is the first thing that you're given in this life and the last to be taken away. Yet for many of us, when it comes to stress, anxiety, even things like improving your metabolism, we wait. We not only wait until our system and our body and our mind is stressed to the nth degree, but we wait for an external solution. And then when it doesn't go as planned, we're like, I don't know what happened. Breathing is one of the #1 essential tools that you own. And guess what? It is 100% free, completely free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to go and go into the doctor and get it. You don't have to worry about your prescription running out when you're out on the road. It is free. Yet for many of us, we wait to utilize our breath often as a last resort. And I don't want that to be you. So when we breathe, today we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about the importance of breath. We're going to talk about why you should breathe. And we're going to give you, we meaning me, give you a really easy breathing practice that you can start doing today. I hope you start doing today to help you reap the benefits and the power of breathing. The average person breathes roughly around 24 to 25,000 times a day. How many times a day are you actually aware that you're breathing? What I mean by that, whereas you're driving or you're walking or you're eating or you're talking or whatever it is, and you're like, oh yeah, that makes so much more sense. I should take a breath. Where you recognize I'm shallow breathing, I'm deep breathing, I'm feeling anxious, I should take a breath. Or where you lay down in bed at night and you, many of us do that. Utilizing our breath in an unconscious way to help calm ourselves down. Our bodies are so smart. Our brains are so smart. We know what to use, yet we consistently neglect those simple and effective tools. And I don't want you to do that any longer. So are you aware of your breath on a daily basis? That's the first thing to think about, because you can't change something that you're not aware of. So now that you're thinking breathing all day today, I want you to catch yourself and notice what you notice. Notice when you're not breathing. So many people hold their breath on average between 5 and 10 times a minute. Isn't that crazy? 10 times. How do you even hold your breath 10 times a minute? So are you one of those people? When you find yourself nervous or in a stressful situation or anxious or angry, are you a shallow breather, which could be the reason why you have an overabundance of allergy issues and you're more anxious, you can't sleep at night, you have more stomach problems. So breathing really is one of the front runner systems within our body. Breathing is also one of the most efficient ways we can get oxygen into our body. So when I first started practicing and teaching yoga almost 20 years ago, I had a conversation with my dad and I was talking with him about breathing because I was learning all about this. And he looked at me and said, Hope, I think I've been breathing backwards my entire life. What he meant by that is when we breathe, you can do this with me right now. When you inhale, your belly should expand. So it gets big, okay? Our belly goes out like Santa Claus. And when we exhale, our belly goes in like an empty bowl of popcorn. When you inhale, your ribs and belly should expand. When you exhale, your belly and ribs should deflate and come in. When we inhale, we're taking in essential oxygen. Oxygen is a nutrient that we need in order to survive. Our cells, our tissues, our organs, our brain all rely on oxygen. This is one of those things where because we don't have to take our oxygen every day, we often forget that it's important. It's one of those take for granted things. And then we get older and then we realize, wow, this would be a great tool to have. So we take in oxygen and then we expel out carbon dioxide. It's an even exchange. So I want you to do this. Take one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Now, if you're driving, don't do this. Just do it without the hands. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And see if you can fill up your abdomen and fill up your lungs. Now, the more you fill up your abdomen, that deep belly breathing, it's called, your lungs are going to start to pull wide and it'll almost feel like your belly's deflating a little bit, but the air is just moving up. And then on the exhalation, try moving the air out through the nose and purposefully, maybe even take that lower hand and press down on the abdomen just a little bit to encourage that breath. Don't force it. It's more just a reminder. And then feel your lungs collapse. What do you notice? For a lot of people, one is stronger than the other. So the inhale is stronger than the exhale. And so we want to try to even that out. So today, we're going to be paying attention to our breathing. We're going to be noticing when we're holding the breath randomly. Maybe you clench your teeth when you hold your breath. I want you to pay attention if you're a nose breather or a mouth breather. There is countless research proving that people that are nose breathers are not only healthier. What I mean by that is they have less heart-related issues, they have less stress and anxiety, better memory, better digestion, and better focus. And so if you're a mouth breather, see if you can relax the mouth a little bit and switch to nose breathing. It's a conscious behavior. You're going to have to work at it. But it is something to think about and notice. Am I a mouth breather? Am I a nose breather? Also, people that are mouth breathers tend to have more sleep apnea related issues and are more prone to heart related issues. So something to think about as well, and maybe discuss with your doctor as well. But we're talking about breathing today. We're not talking about that kind of stuff. So today we're going to do this. Four counts on the inhalation through the nose, and then 4 to 6 counts out on the exhalation. So when we lengthen the exhalation, we calm ourselves down. The brain, the body, all of the systems in our body kind of go. Now, for some of you, you may be able to do a full double count. So 4 on the inhale and 8 on the exhale. But for those of you that are new to breathing and haven't worked with me before, this may be just a whole new approach. So just try 4 and 4 or 4 and 6. And I'll do some notes and follow up for you all as well. So inhale through the nose. We're trying to breathe into the lower belly. We're trying to make that abdomen expand, and then feel the rib cage expand as well. And then as you exhale out through the nose, the belly comes in. We're pulling that abdomen in like we're trying to get all the air out of a balloon, and the lungs and the ribs and the diaphragm collapse down. So in through the nose, everything expands. Out through the nose, everything contracts. I learned something new not too long ago about breathing. And when we deep breathe consistently, we access a part of our brain. So at the brainstem, we access part of the brain that's the noradrenaline. That's where noradrenaline is produced. And when we access that part of the brain, we can help promote things like memory loss. We can help reduce damage to brain-related injuries. We can help increase focus for like ADD, ADHD, I call it cell phone related issues. Basically, we use this too much. Therefore, we have focus problems. And so that deep breathing triggers a part of our brain that isn't normally triggered unless we deep breathe. So pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. Where should I deep breathe? Everywhere. My suggestion, set an alarm on your phone. Set an alarm on your phone for, I don't know, how committed are you? Every hour, every half an hour, every 15 minutes, where it just bings and lets you know, oh yeah, I should take a breath. So that we can start training our body to rely on our breathing. Breathing is one of the fastest ways to get your body into a state of rest and digest, a state of ease, out of stress, anxiety, out of worry, out of fear, out of anger, but yet we're not relying on it time and time again. And for many of you, you're living in a high stress environment 24/7. How can I start to make breathing a priority for me? Because if breathing is in fact the first thing that you're given in this life and is the last to be taken away, don't wait until the last breath to decide you want more of it. Don't wait until the last breath to look back on your life and say, man, if I only would have taken better care of myself. Don't wait until the last breath of your life to go, man, I should have made better decisions. Don't wait. That day can start today. So 4 count inhale, 4 to 8 count exhale. Inhale, we expand the belly, we expand the ribs. Exhale, we deflate the ribs, we deflate the belly. Can I start to focus more regularly throughout the day on my breathing? And when you go to bed at night, remember, we want you to turn off those electronics 15 to 20 minutes before you go to bed. Do some deep breathing. Lay down, place your hand on your chest, your hand on your belly, close your eyes, and just deep breathe. Just because your mind doesn't want to do it is not a good enough reason to not do these types of things. One of the things I say to myself and many of my clients is like, do you want it or not? Do you want to be healthy or not? These are the simple solutions that you can utilize. Are you using them? I hope you start to. So I want you to focus on your breathing today. I want you to breathe on purpose. Breathe on purpose. Bring breathing into your day. Do it on purpose. Tell your friends that you're doing it. Check the box tonight. Lay down for 5 minutes or give me 1 minute if that's all you can give me, where you are mindfully breathing. And you'll notice that anxiety, the mind wandering, lessens. You have better focus. You are more attentive, but you have to start here. You have to start now, and you have to start today. So let's focus on some deep breathing. I'm going to post some resources for you all after this video here this morning so that you can stay committed and stay in the game. Stay in the game and stay in your lane so that you can have the best day possible. And these next 5 weeks can go off with a bang. Hey, Dean, I'm just going to check over here. Hey, Andrew, great to see you all. Yep, definitely let us know in the comment section what you think about breathing, what some of your struggles are, or maybe some of your successes to help motivate other drivers and let other drivers know that they're not alone, that they are moving towards the same goals just like you. All right, my friends, that's what we got for you today. Remember, breathing is essential nutrient. We need breathing almost as much as we need water, probably more, in order to survive, and not just survive, but thrive. I want to help you go the distance alongside Julie Dillon from the St. Christopher's Trucker Relief Fund. And today is the day that we focus on breathing. And today is the day that we move forward. Don't forget to get your water in. Don't forget to get your movement in. Don't forget to get your fruit and veggies in. And we are going to have a great day. Goodbye, my friends.